Hey guys, it's Dave Calderon over at NutriSport. We're continuing our series on protein today. Last video we talked about different types, we talked about the primary function, and then ultimately what makes one protein better than another one, and it's whey. Whey is your best type of protein because it's absorbed the best, used the best. It's got the highest BV value, or biological value, of any single type of protein. That being said, I get a lot of questions about whey because there's different qualities of whey, there's different types of whey. I'm going to talk about the three main types today. First is concentrate, second is isolate, and then the third is hydro or hydrolyzed whey. Some of the basic differences: whey concentrate has not been processed or filtered to the degree that the other two have. So the amount of protein or the percentage of protein in whey concentrates, it's going to be lower than the other two. It's going to have higher concentrations or amounts of sugar and lactose and fat, obviously, too. So people that have lactose issues, I'd probably tell them to not do a whey concentrate because there's going to be more lactose milk sugar in a concentrate compared to an isolate, for instance. And with isolates, it's just that the protein's been isolated, so you're getting rid of most of, if not all of, the sugar and lactose. You're getting rid of most of, if not all of, the fat and cholesterol, and there's going to be a higher amount or a higher percentage of protein per scoop in an isolate compared to a concentrate. That being said, too, isolates are going to be more expensive because you are getting a higher percentage of protein compared to concentrates. You're taking it through another processing step, so that means more money, and they're probably not going to taste as good typically compared to concentrates because they got less sugar, because they got less fat. That brings us to our third type of protein, or whey protein, and that's the hydro whey or the hydrolyzed whey. What's the basic difference between hydro whey and the other two? They're hydrolyzing the protein molecule. That just basically means they're digesting it. They're shortening the protein molecule. What's the advantage of a shorter molecule or protein molecule? It's going to absorb fast, like super fast. So that's ideal when you need protein like now, and that could be obviously post-workout. Kind of like isolates. If you're processing something more, you're going to be paying more. If you're processing something more, you're typically getting rid of, again, the sugar, the lactose, the fat, so it's not going to taste all that good typically, and again, it's going to be a lot more expensive. I usually tell people just get a good isolate protein, take a digestive enzyme, and now you got hydro whey, and then you can use those enzymes for meals also, for ultimately improving assimilation. But whey's the best, it's absorbed the best. There's three types of whey: your concentrate, which has typically more sugar, more lactose, more fat, and less protein per scoop. Your isolate whey, so that's been isolated, so it doesn't have much, if any, sugar or carbs or fat compared to the concentrates. And then your hydro whey, which is kind of another step where they are digesting the protein into smaller pieces, making it very quickly absorbed. So that's kind of a brief synopsis on different whey proteins, guys. Any questions, comments, I always appreciate them. We'll get into more protein topics in other videos. Thanks for watching.